Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Boys, good afternoon, everyone. Everybody has signed on. Let me borrow your pen.
Ma'am, in my school, second chapter is starting.
Yeah, okay.
Second.
Really?
Yeah.
How comfortable are you with this chapter? The first chapter? Easy?
But ma'am, I started second chapter.
It's okay, it's okay. We will also do. We have to be thorough with whatever we are reading and then because we get only once a week, no? Correct?
Actually, what you teach is taught to us in the next class.
Achha, a little later, that is good for you. What about you saying? But how many classes do you have in a week?
3. And for chemistry, biology, 3 each, I think.
Monday and Saturday we have chemistry.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, tomorrow chemistry, and on Friday.
So it is okay. So obviously it is going on much faster. Actually, for 9th standard, there's plenty of time. No need to rush through the
Usually we have chemistry like top period. And even our map was easy board for board checking. So
That is also good.
yeah, a little late.
You've written the question and answers. Homework you've done?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay. No, you're not done. Why?
One question asked, 2 questions remaining.
But why remaining? But why is it remaining? You did not have time to write? 1 week. What about you, Abhishek?
I'm school homework and
Right, Chandra, don't give me excuses. 1 week. I'm not telling 1 day immediately. No, 1 week. Please, you have to do it. Remember, you're going to touch it. Let me tell you, let me see what is the answer. One question, read out the first question for me. And we yeah. Is that right? Yeah, tell me now properly. What was the question clearly?
Why gases?
Why can it be compressed? Tell me.
I'm not written it properly.
Then it is not an answer. Why did I ask you? Yes, please, Nisha.
Gases are highly compressible because they have large intermolecular spaces
Very good.
between the molecules.
Yes, correct.
As a result, its intermolecular force of attraction is very weak.
Okay.
Therefore, gases are easily compressible.
Exactly. That's always neat. But you talk in terms of distances, you talk in terms of forces. Forces are very weak, distances are more. So when you're applying pressure, these molecules can come closer. Therefore, they can be compressed. So gases can be compressed to form liquids. Liquids can further be compressed to form. That is, of course, is not asked, but only this part of it should be written carefully. That means you have not done your homework at all. What is the next question?
Why does ice become water on heating?
Why does ice become water on heating?
Ice is a solid compress.
ठीक है आप पहले पढ़ो
Of very closely packed molecules.
Loosely,
Closely.
very good. Okay.
Which possess less kinetic energy on heating.
On heating, what happens?
Energy is more, right?
High kinetic energy on heating. The particles in ice gains kinetic energy.
Correct. That part of it is correct. So, what What you have to
So the
write?
intermolecular distance increases. So that's why ice becomes water.
Becomes water. Okay, ice becomes water. So ice molecules are closely packed. It has got less energy. But when you are heating, more kinetic energy, and therefore the molecules are moving apart, and therefore it is answer. Sorry.
Nucleating kinetic energy is increasing, which causes the molecules to move apart from each other, causing the ice to change in water.
That matches up. Okay, but you must write. Why am I giving you these questions to write? Is so that you get the habit of writing down correctly this. Okay, one more thing. 9th standard children, you are, whatever happens in your classroom, okay, learning is about 85% to about 87%. You understand what I'm saying? If you are paying attention to the classroom discussion, major part of your learning is already done in the classroom. The remaining bit, why I'm giving you homework, is to complete this so that you are having 100% of learning. If you don't complete your homework, that means your learning is not done completely. And after some time, you will forget whatever we have discussed in class. It's not just for making fun. We don't give you homework. It's actually a scientific research done. Okay, by which you can really, because you're trying to increase your short-term memory. This is short-term memory. What I told you, you will forget it in another 2-3 days. But this information, what you're learning in May, you have to store it in your memory for long term.
Right? Till the last 1984.
Not only that, you are going to use this basic knowledge even for your 10 and for the, because this is your building block. So you must do your homework. Okay, for next 1 hours, please don't neglect it. I'm sure you have time, so we will do it. So today, you see, we have completed the effect of change of pressure also. I remember that we have done it
Sublimation
last
completed.
Yeah, sublimation is something that I have to do a little more in detail. Sublimation we have finished. Camphor and ammonium chloride. Yes, we have finished. Okay. Now today we will do about evaporation. Okay. Now this is quite an easy concept to understand. Suppose you are having a dish, a saucer or something of that sort in which you are having some kind of a liquid. Yeah, what is it? What no copy?
Don't ask me questions.
Why now? You did not take down the questions when I gave you other thing.
I'm after in my text.
Then you please make sure that once I've started my lecture, I don't want any disturbance. He's getting disturbed, you are also getting disturbed. And I want you to pay attention to what is happening now. Okay. And this is something that I don't encourage, no looking and copying. That is what I'm encouraging you to think on your own and to express in your words. Abhishek is here. Write it in your own words. If you want, you can take the help of your textbook if you want that right. But think on your own. It helps you to express. That is important. Coming back to evaporation. Okay. So in this, I have taken some kind of a liquid. Maybe it is alcohol, maybe it is water. After a couple of hours, what will happen? You find that the level is decreasing, and finally, after some time, of course, you will not find anything. Right? So there is a change of liquid taking place. To what state?
Yes.
It has gone to the gaseous state. Okay, but did we heat it up?
No, ma'am.
No, we have not heated it up. No heating is taking place, but yet the liquid is converted into a gaseous state, and after some time, it is all escaped. Is that okay? So this type of a phase change, which takes place without heating, when the liquid is changing into a gaseous state without heating, is called evaporation. Can you understand? So what is evaporation? It's a process in which
Liquid is changed into
Liquid into vapors
into gaseous state or into vapor state without
at any temperature below.
yes, without heating. Okay. So we usually know that the liquid is changing into a gaseous state only at a particular temperature. Which temperature? At your boiling point. Okay, it is boiling point. This is of course, if you are talking about water, it changes at about 100 degrees. But now we are talking about evaporation without heating. That means at a temperature which is below boiling point. That we follow below boiling point. So that is basically what is known as evaporation. Clear? Now we know many times that evaporation has taken place. For example, the clothes that we wash. Correct? So when you wash your clothes, you dry it out. Are the clothes drying at the proper time in all the 3 seasons? Doesn't depend upon the season.
It does, it does.
What about rainy season? The clothes will dry faster?
No,
No,
it
they
will take
don't.
more time.
It will take a very long time. So of course something is very, very important. So what does it depend upon? So first is we talk about how it depends upon temperature. Higher the temperature in summer, the temperature is very high.
40.
Okay, so obviously evaporation is much faster. Okay, fine. What about surface area? You know what is surface area?
Yeah,
The same thing. Instead of taking a dish like this, suppose I'm taking a narrow test tube and I'm taking the liquid here. Here the surface area is less. Here the surface area is more.
No, it will take less time to heat up than the
Not heater.
evaporate in the test tube actually,
Yeah.
because the area is very small and it will catch heat fast.
So here the surface area is very small. Surface area is more. So the greater the surface area, more the surface area. Okay. Evaporation is also going to be much higher. Correct? Okay. Now let's say another factor. What happens on a windy day? Suppose you have nice breeze. What about the clothes? Will they dry faster on a windy day?
Faster, kind of fast.
What do you feel? Yes, correct. So faster the wind, the greater is the evaporation. Why? Because the molecules which are present here, the liquid molecules which are present, obviously will be converted into the gaseous form, and these gases will be moving much faster. So greater the wind factor, okay, greater is the evaporation. Did you understand? Suppose you have a towel which is wet. I'm just giving an example. You just crumple it and you put it on the clothes line. And the second thing is the same towel, if it is wet, you are going to spread out. You want to spread out
That is
your
surface
clothes.
area.
Yes, we are increasing the surface area. So we are using all these things on a day-to-day basis. Only thing is that we are trying to understand and trying to put some scientific words into what are the type of changes. Okay? Did you understand? Come on, let me just take down the points now. We will do evaporation. The phenomena of change of liquid.
Only liquid. Only liquid.
Liquid phenomena of change of liquid.
Any matter can directly change into gas by the process of evaporation. Right?
Any gas. Any
No.
any liquid.
Any matter can change into gas directly.
No, but suppose you say the solid is changing into gas, that is there's a special name for it. No?
And the
Evaporation
phenomena.
as we call it, when it happens, the process of evaporation, right? External heat is given.
That is heat is given. We are heating it up. But afterwards, sometimes it is not necessarily heat is also there. Now we are talking about. So
And the phenomenon.
the phenomenon, or you can write the process of change of a liquid. Change of a liquid into vapors. At any temperature
Change of liquid
into vapor at any temperature below its boiling point. Below its boiling point is called
From liquid into
liquid into what is happening.
gases.
When the liquid changes into gaseous state without heating is called the process of evaporation.
Without heating, right? Is below boiling point. Mention that.
It's below boiling point.
Evaporation always takes place below boiling point.
the process of change of liquid to water vapor
To vapor at a
at a
temperature
temperature
below the boiling point
And it's below boiling.
is called evaporation. Okay. See, it's given in your textbook. See here. The last line. See here. Michelle, that's one. Perfect. This is when, yeah. Kaushik,
Like you said that when the liquid changes into gaseous state, it's called evaporation. So what is the process called if the liquid is changing?
That's regular. That's regular boiling. See, the liquid is changing. On heating, what is happening? The liquid is reaching the boiling point. At boiling point, it is changing into gaseous. That process is by boiling. That's all. That's all.
What do you like said for the wind factor? Explain for the wind factor.
What happens is, if at all the wind factor, if at all it is very windy, what happens? So the molecules of water which is present on a surface, like for example a cloud, or you're talking about, let us say, water which is present on the surface of the table. Okay, because of the wind, the molecules which are present on the surface break away from the surface and they are able to move faster.
And how? What is it? Like, how
Kinetic
is it
energy. Kinetic
connected
energy.
to evaporation?
See what is basically happening, because the surrounding temperature is much warmer as compared to the temperature. Okay, what happens here? We said no, higher temperature, greater the temperature, the greater is the evaporation which is taking place. So the molecules which are present at the surface are capable of breaking free, and that is how it's.
So when the wind factor reduces the temperature,
It increases evaporation. If it is a windy day.
the wind factor should reduce the temperature.
No, we are talking about humidity, that is another factor. And we'll talk about humidity. Now you will see. Wind factor, it's very clear, because the greater the wind factor, obviously the clothes will dry faster. But now I'm talking about another concept called humidity. Okay, what happens in rainy season? We say it is very humid. What happens in humid? In a particular area, you have got a lot of water molecules. Okay, a lot of water molecules. Water vapor is already present. I'm explaining about what is humid. Okay, we say humidity is 70%, humidity is about 90%. That's
And
it.
it's because of the water molecules present in the area.
Yes. So the greater the water molecules which is present, the greater is humidity. So in such a condition, here if I keep a dish of water, obviously evaporation is going to be slow.
This by this moisture, right?
Because obviously there is already moisture in the area, or moisture in the room, or moisture in this particular region. So greater the humidity, if humidity is more, evaporation is going to be less. Evaporation, see what will happen in evaporation, suppose it's dry. Let us assume it is summer, okay, and there is less humidity. Let us say humidity in an area is just about 25%, which means only a few molecules are there.
And this should increase evaporation, right?
See, understand. This is dry. Okay, that means there are only a few water molecules which is present in an area. So if you're having a dish which is already having water, this can move faster. It can go in faster. Therefore, evaporation is going to be much effective when it is dry. Where, what did I put it? If humidity is high, that means water molecules are already present, and therefore evaporation is not going to be that faster. Do you understand? Think of two seasons, summer season and rainy season. In rainy season, your clothes are not drying faster. Evaporation is not taking faster. Correct? In summer season, it is drying, and therefore, obviously, this is much faster. Is that clear? Clear? What happens because of evaporation? Does the temperature increase? Does the temperature decrease?
And both can happen.
Decrease. Correct. Do not increase. It is very, very important. First of all, have you taken down all these things? Here, in your book, have you taken down? If temperature increases, then what will happen?
Evaporation increases.
Yes, increase in evaporation. Surface area is increasing, what is happening?
Evaporation decreases. Surface.
If surface area is
More evaporation. More evaporation.
Surface area is more, evaporation is more. What will happen to wind factor?
More evaporation.
Correct. Okay, evaporation is more here. And last, humidity, if it is more, then obviously evaporation is less. Will you understand those arrows that I have put up? Up and down, more, yes. For everything it is more. Just point number 1, 2, 3 it is more. Point number 4, it is inversely proportional. One is increasing, the other one is decreasing. Here, okay. Now see here. Education is very happy with textbook. You have this book also, you see. Okay. First point, will you see? See here. Or she could have another textbook or
Effects of change in temperature.
First one is an increase in temperature. Second bullet point. First is increase of surface area. This is on which page?
Page number 4.
This is my NCRT textbook.
Page number 4 for
Yeah, you see. Second, increase of temperature. Third is a decrease in humidity. If decrease in humidity, evaporation will be more. Okay. Then the last one is increase in the wind speed. Okay, put a mark, put a tick mark in wherever. Did you understand this concept? Okay. Now, very important that this process of evaporation can actually bring about cooling.
melting of icebergs.
We are not talking about melting at all, now we are talking about the concept of evaporation. Let's see this in here. You are having those matka, no? Earthen pots. What is it made of?
Clay.
Correct? They are putting water in that.
Why cold?
Yes. To make it cold, you only say. Okay. Suppose the temperature of the water that I have put is, let us say, 30 degrees. But there is a tap here, and from the tap I am taking out water. The temperature of water will be 30. It will be less than 30. Okay, now it has, let us say, 25. So you feel so nice to drink. Correct? Why is it? Now we are doing the lesson on evaporation. Okay. So use whatever we have learned. I'm giving you a hint as to what is going to happen. Don't read, think. Afterwards, anyway, I'm going to tell the textbooks are there to think, but I want you to think now. If you look at that matka, that is the outer surface of the other one, tiny holes. Small holes. Now those holes, you don't call them as holes, but you call them as pores. So what is happening? The water from inside, we're coming closer. Water which is inside is coming outside. So the outer surface is slightly wet.
Which one is cooling?
So what is happening?
Cooling.
Why will it called cooling? Why will it become cool? Obviously, we have seen from 30 degrees, it has temperature has come down to 25. What process is going on?
Condensation.
Cooling.
What process is going on?
Yeah.
Evaporation is going on.
But when you said that, like,
Think. So what is happening? So you're having a layer, one small thin film of water which has come out. Outside temperature is much higher, but it is not 100 degrees. Water is boiling at 100 degrees. Is it 100 here? No. It's at room temperature. So what will happen? These water molecules will start escaping. Okay, now it has become vapor. So during that process of conversion of liquid state to a gaseous state by using this process of evaporation, it requires some amount of energy. And this energy is taken from the water. So energy which is there in the water, heat energy which is present in the water, which is at 30 degrees, has been taken away. Therefore, the water will start cooling down. Do you understand? Will you get that? Okay. When you are having temperature, at some time or the other, you must have got fever. What does mommy do? Correct. You put wet cloth. What is the idea? You have to reduce the temperature. If it is 100, 101 and all that, it's pretty dangerous for the body. So we don't want the temperature to rise very high. immediately you put a wet cloth. Right? Because if you put a wet cloth, there is a film of water, and after some time this is getting evaporated. So liquid water is becoming gaseous water. But is the water boiling? No, it is evaporation. For evaporation, where is it getting energy? It is taking away the energy from our body. The heat energy from our body is taken away. That is why our temperature will come down. If you understand, these type of questions will be asked for your give reason. Okay. So what is the principle that you should remember? We talk about the process of evaporation. Samjha? Clear? Okay. So all of you have this video book.
That's nice.
Awesome. Now,
Yeah.
here's your evaporation process.
But then they didn't get it for the when evaporation happens, the waters are at its boiling point, then how will it change?
That's not exactly. Here also I told you in the diagram, if you take a dish, it's not at the boiling point. It's not at the boiling point. What is happening? The water which is there on the surface, those particles, those molecules are escaping and they're running away. Or that's converting it from a liquid phase to a gaseous phase. For which obviously there's a phase change.
Then it is absorbing heat.
Yes, it is absorbing heat. It is absorbing heat for this process. So therefore, the process, if there is less heat here, what will happen? Obviously, the water temperature will fall down. Body temperature will fall down. Did you understand? Is it clear now? I'm reading on this paragraph for you, which is clear. Yeah. In an open vessel, if you have the textbook, okay, here. Page number 9. In an open vessel, yeah, it's there only. The liquid keeps on evaporating. Particles of the liquid absorb energy from the, see, underline the statement. It is absorbing the energy from the surrounding to regain the energy lost due to evaporation. So for evaporation, does it require energy or no? It is required, but from where is it getting this energy? It is getting from the surrounding. From the surrounding. Now, what happens here? Body heat. Why is the body heat coming down? Because body heat has been taken down for the process of evaporation. This absorption of energy from the surrounding makes the surrounding colder or cooler. Did you understand? So, for any question that is asked on evaporation, remember that another important point is that we need to remember that this process of cooling is taking place. Why? Because it absorbs energy from the surrounding. That point has to be included in your answer. Samjha? Yeah? What happens on a summer day? Our body temperatures have to be maintained. Okay?
That's how we do.
That is why we drink water, that is why we are sweating also. When you are sweating, what happens? The water is coming out, perspiration because of the pores. So the water is present on the skin and the water is
So our body
evaporating.
is regaining energy from evaporation.
What will happen?
Like the body is regaining energy.
Not the body. What will happen to the water molecules?
Yeah.
It is evaporating. For which what is required? Energy is required. Heat is required. From where is it taking away the heat energy?
Surrounding.
From the, what is the surrounding here? From a human body. Therefore, the temperature of the human body comes down. And because we have lost water, we are feeling thirsty. Isn't it? You understand? Human body cannot lose this, water. So that is why we feel so thirsty and we have to replenish the water that we have already taken. Are we suddenly or feeling thirsty? Huh? Is this okay? We'll try now one more time. Come on. I'm giving you one statement which you are going to use for all the answers. This point should be there. Come on, write up. When the process of evaporation takes place,
Below evaporation.
then वो हो गया, that part of it is over. One separate point, yeah, just write it down. When the process of evaporation takes place, the particles of the liquid absorb energy from the surrounding
The process of evaporation takes place.
particles of liquid
from the surroundings.
Absorb energy.
particles of liquid absorb energy from the surrounding. Which makes the surroundings cooler. This makes, come on, right now. This
Which
makes
makes the object of the surrounding.
anything. It all depends. It can be the human body, it can be the water, it can be whatever it is.
After liquid.
What did you write?
It makes the surroundings
Particles of
cool.
liquid. Evaporation takes place
Hmm.
when particles of liquid
Absorb energy. Wait.
This makes
Wait. Absorb energy from the surrounding. This makes the surroundings cooler. This makes the surrounding cooler.
from the surrounding. This makes the
Surrounding or the object cooler or whatever it is. Did you understand? Okay. Kaushik, I'm asking you a question now. Oh, you must have used a deodorant or a perfume or whatever. How does it feel?
Cool.
I'm asking you. Okay, all of you listen very carefully. Now my question is, why does it appear cool? What is that deodorant? What is it made of? And why does it? Now we are talking in terms of evaporation. Cool means what? Decrease in temperature. Tell me. How will you frame your answer?
Now, when the particles of molecules of these deodorant come to the body, they started evaporating and then they take the energy from our body, so our body cools down.
Very good. Excellent. So that is basically what I want. Okay. So deodorants are basically made up of ethyl alcohol base. So when you spray on the surface of the skin, it is in contact with the skin. Okay. But it begins to evaporate. The liquid, whatever the substance, changes into gaseous substance. For which what is required? Heat energy. Okay. So energy is taken away from the human body. Therefore, that area of your skin becomes. Will you write that? Come on, take down the question. This is for your homework. Huh? I'm giving you questions for homework because it will help you to write your answer better. Come on, write. Why does your skin feel cold? Why does your skin feel cool? Sorry. When you spray perfume or deodorant out there. Okay. For which once again I want you to remember the sentence of evaporation. Evaporation is what? Process which takes place not at the boiling point but below the boiling point. That point has to be written. Right? Define evaporation ka sentence and then you are going to write down why the temperature begins to fall. Yeah? Okay. In summer, usually people prefer to wear light cotton clothes. Isn't it? Why? Yeah.
Light actually repels heat and then the dark yes, it actually absorbs heat.
So can you explain in terms of the lesson that we are doing now? I want those scientific words to come out. See, you will lose points by writing that because there's no scientific fact at all. When I'm asking you questions for science, I want you to remember what we have learned. Bolo. Come on, tell me. Summer, what will happen? What is happening to temperature? Come on, tell me. I'll help you. Find that point, we'll discuss the answer. In summer, what happens to temperature?
Increase.
Okay, so what happens to body temperature? So, but the body temperature cannot increase, no? It has
And
to.
then it will be same.
Yes, so what's happening? What does the body do?
Evaporate sweats.
We are sweating, we are perspiring. Then you talk about, okay, and cotton clothes help to absorb the sweats and therefore it is comfortable to wear. Is that point being in the book? One of the points there.
Yeah.
Come
What
on, read.
absorber.
Read.
During evaporation, the particles at the surface of the liquid gain energy from the surrounding or the body surface and change into vapor. The heat energy equal to the latent heat of vaporization is absorbed from the body, leaving the body cool. Cotton, being a good absorber of water, helps in absorbing the sweat and exposing it to the atmosphere for easy evaporation.
Okay. Okay, so we are going to be writing about why it is important to wear comfortable clothes to me. Okay, fine. So whenever we are talking about any type of questions which is given in our science class, whether it is chemistry or physics or biology, don't just use general words. We are going to use those specific terms. That is when you are going to fetch marks. Got it? Okay, right. Okay, this is something else. Why do we see water droplets on the outer surface of a glass which contains ice? Now I'm not talking about evaporation, okay? I'm talking about something else, right? Think about this. I'm taking a glass, right? And I'm putting ice cubes inside.
And because the ice cube melts.
Condensation.
Condensation.
Where, what is happening now? After some time, what do you find?
Water particles.
On the surface of the glass you are getting. Why it is happening? Condensation, correct. From where is it coming? Where is this water droplet coming from? Yes. So how is it present? In what stage is it present? What is its water? Correct. So water is present in a gaseous state. Now tell me. I find droplets of water on the outer surface of a glass having ice.
Find droplets of water on the outer surface of the glass as when the ice melts, ice condenses.
Ice condensation, come on, ice, icy.
It melts.
And condensation.
Correct, you are right. It is condensation. Correct.
We find droplets of water, they occur in the air of the glass, because when the water present in the atmosphere in the form of gas, it comes in contact with the glass of water which is cool,
Yes.
and then the water condenses.
Bas, very good. That is it. That's it. Okay. Here, what is happening? It is in the gaseous state. When these gas molecules, okay, water is coming in contact, what is happening? It's a drop of temperature. So therefore, it begins to condense. As simple as that. So your evaporation is from liquid state to gaseous state. Condensation is from gaseous state to liquid state. Do you understand? So this from liquid state to gaseous state is evaporation. This process from a gas converted to a liquid is your condensation. Is that all right? Is it clear? Is it clear? Let's see that. See the last. Read. Perfect. From your textbook. Last paragraph.
Also,
NCERT teaching. Last paragraph.
Why do we see water droplets on the outer surface of a glass containing ice cold water? Let us take some ice cold water in a tumbler. Soon we will see water droplets on the outer surface of the tumbler. The water vapors present in air, on coming in contact with the cold glass of water, loses energy and gets converted to liquid state, which we see as water droplets.
Correct. So I'm asking you a question. Okay, I don't know, Abhishek is not paying attention when he was reading it. Now my question is, when this condensation is going on, are the water molecules gaining energy or they losing energy? Question to you ask.
Losing energy.
Correct? Losing energy? Correct? Yes, very good. So when this condensation is taking place, the water molecules are losing energy. When this process of evaporation is taking place, it's gaining energy. Okay, write down, take down that point also. You should try to include this point also when you're writing the answer somewhere. Okay, take down. When condensation takes place, the water vapor present in the air dash energy. What? Loses or gains?
Loses.
Loses energy. It loses energy
When condensation takes place in atmosphere.
when it takes place. Whenever it is not condensation, it
In
loses
the
energy. So what did you write?
When condensation takes place, the water vapor present in the air loses energy.
The water vapor
Comes back into the form of liquid.
loses energy and gets converted to
State.
this liquid state. Gets converted to liquid state. Abhishek, what are you writing now? Don't complete your homework. This is not your home. Okay? And when you are doing your home, no, I'm not even telling him. I'm telling everybody else. Okay, whatever I tell, please don't take it personally. It is meant for everybody in the class. Okay? And what I want you to do is to read the textbook better. Have you followed? Read the NCERT textbook before you write down your answers. It's important. Okay, so that you are familiar with the words. There's one question, okay, which is given in your textbook. If you're sipping something very, very hot, it's very hot, it's a warm or very hot, what do people do? They put it in a saucer, and then they will drink. Now you tell me. Don't look at your textbook. That's a question which is given there. See, there's a question given here. You see that? When you're sipping very hot tea or coffee, you pour it in saucer and then you take. Right. Let it try.
Question number?
See, you read. You read. Come on, tell me. Cup is there. In the cup you have liquid. You will pour the liquid into the saucer and then drink. Why?
Because it slips down.
No, it does not slip down. We are saying it's very hot.
Condensation.
No condensation.
Evaporation.
Okay,
Surface area.
okay.
What is
Answer
surface area? So when the tea is put into a saucer, the tea cools down faster than the cup because the surface area of the cup is less.
Greater the surface area. Obviously, the cooling is taking place. Evaporation causes cooling, so we are encouraging the process of evaporation to take place. As a result, the temperature will fall down faster. Got it? Okay, clear? So that's why I'm saying there are plenty of examples which are given here, by which you have to use the textbook and then try to no mugging at all. There is absolutely no mugging. Now that we have understood. Okay. Then why does the palm feel cold when we put some acetone or petrol or perfume on it? Come on, now you answer. I have given you the question. Suppose I am putting acetone. Okay?
Acetone is nail polish.
Nail polish. Okay, we may put something, maybe you put a deodorant or we may put a petrol. Why does it cool fast?
Evaporation.
Correct, come on, give me one more sentence.
Evaporation.
Evaporation causes?
Cooling.
Continue. No, it's okay, continue from that one, whatever.
Evaporation causes cooling.
Right.
And when the process in the process of evaporation, when the liquid needs energy to evaporate,
Very good.
it takes the heat energy from the
Yes.
ground and it evaporates
Very
far
good.
down.
Okay, so this way if you write, you will get your complete 2 marks point. If you just say it feels cooler, that's nothing. Evaporation causes cooling. Liquid state is getting converted into gaseous state. Absorbs heat energy from our skin. You get it? Right? Okay, fine. Then there's one more question. What type of clothes should we wear in summer? I have already discussed about. Is that okay? Clear now? We'll do a couple of questions here. Conversion of temperatures. You know that? Come on, write down. Convert. I'm giving you one of the questions. Convert to Celsius scale. Okay. And the temperature given is 300 K. What is K?
Kelvin.
300 K. I want you to convert it into degrees Celsius. How will you do?
Celsius.
I told you. How will you do? Is it minus 273 or is it plus 273?
Minus
Come on, do.
130.
300 minus 273.
Degrees Celsius.
So whenever you have, see here, whenever you have your temperature which is given in Kelvin scale and you want to convert it into degrees Celsius, minus 273. Okay. Whatever answer you get, that is your answer in Celsius. Okay. Wherever it is Celsius, you write it as degrees centigrade. It is degree centigrade. But for Kelvin, we don't put the degree, it is only K. Okay. Is another one. 573. Come on, do.
27.
300.
Take down the next sum. 573 K is equal to how many degrees Celsius?
300.
These we have already discussed.
Minus 273.
Minus 273. Do minus 273. How much will you answer?
300.
Got it?
300.
Canon temperature, common point.
No, of course. Definitely. 35.5. Yes, why not? Definitely. Yes. Now, today what all we have done? We have done about evaporation. What are the factors which are responsible for increasing the evaporation? Okay, what are the consequences of evaporation? How it causes cooling? And many of us various day-to-day activities that we find is how it is happening because of evaporation. Okay. One or two questions I'll ask you. Margaret, come on, I'll ask you a question. If I'm having camphor ball, you know, camphor naphthalene ball kept in the cupboard. After some months, I find that it has become smaller. Release. Like what is happening?
Condensation.
For everything, you cannot say condensation. It's not condensation.
Because the air,
Think. What is the process?
Evaporation. Cooling.
Sublimation.
Sublimation.
And when you said camphor ball, it is like probably clear that it is sublimation.
So what are the things that show sublimation? Ammonium chloride, give me someone, camphor, naphthalene balls, all of them show sublimation. Okay, so remember sublimation. So what is the process of sublimation?
Changing solid to direct gas without changing its state into liquid.
Yes, without going into the liquid phase, when a solid substance changes into a
Liquid state, sorry, gas state. It could be also vice versa.
when it is cooling, of course. Okay. What are the factors? Come on, you tell me. What are the factors? Give me 3 factors which increases evaporation.
Factors.
Factors means what? How will you increase it? Think.
Cooling, condensation.
No,
And everything is say condensation.
no. Think. What am I asking you?
Factors.
Factors means what? What will help evaporation? Hmm.
temperature.
No, don't tell me temperature. Be specific.
Increase in temperature.
Surface area.
See, now listen to what he is saying. Okay, you have to write your answer like that.
Increase in temperature, increase in surface area will increase, decrease in
Humidity.
humidity.
Correct. Okay.
You can write
Yeah.
that down.
So you have to write. Suppose they're asking you what increases evaporation. So you will say, yeah, increase of surface area, increase of temperature, increase of humidity. Right. Then. See. Next class, I'll also be discussing a little more regarding this latent heat. Latent heat of evaporation and latent heat of fusion. That's one. Suppose you are having water which is boiling at 100 degrees Celsius. I've already spoken to you regarding temperature of 100 degrees. What's happening? Liquid is getting converted into gaseous state, for example, for water. So what is this temperature for?
Boiling point.
It's boiling point because it is boiling at this temperature. So when the water is boiling at this temperature, what is happening to the molecules?
The molecules are breaking, the bonds are breaking between the
Correct.
molecules.
And then
The liquid is changing into gaseous state.
from the conductor.
And anything changes.
it is increasing. Then what is happening? Distances.
Distance is increasing.
Correct. What happens to the forces?
The amount of forces weaken and then the material distance
Correct.
gets
Very
far.
Okay, so all those points you have to remember. Talk in terms of forces, talk in terms of distances, talk in terms of kinetic energy. Okay, there's something else that we need to talk about. It's what is known as latent heat of fusion and latent heat of vaporization. We will almost start. I think we just have to take time to write down one more answer. Come on, write down one more answer. Ready? Okay, you can write down this about sublimation since I've asked you about it. Okay. They mention 3 substances or mention or give 3 examples of substances. Now you right now you write. Mention 3 substances
And
which
undergo something.
are not which undergo sublimation. What will you write?
naphthalene balls.
Camphor,
Ammonium chloride.
ammonium
Naphthalene
chloride,
balls.
naphthalene, naphtha, N-A-P-T-H-A, naphthalene, L-E-N-E.
Let us say it as well.
Naphtha, N-A-P-T-H-A, L-E-N-E. Naphthalene. Okay, ammonium chloride. Next one you like as camphor,
NaPHTALINE.
L-E-N-E. Naphthalene. Okay, read up and come. Okay, all question and answers now, whatever is there in your UT handbook as well as in your textbook, you should be thorough. Right? Thank you, dear. Stand up and say thank you, that's nice.
Thank you, ma'am.
You will have some exercise for the legs also, no?
मेरा भी नहीं हुआ है।
Yeah.
इसको क्लासेस कराना इसको निकालना है क्या डायरेक्ट और फिर निकाल के बीच पर बाद में कर दिया
अरे होमवर्क चाहिए ना
ये इक्वल टू गलत वन है
चाहिए
इसका क्या करना है